everybody. I'm Paige Hamilton, and welcome to the Cultivating Gratitude Challenge. Today is day one, and I am so excited that you're here with me. I am happy to share today's daily practice, which is let's create a gratitude journal. This could be a handwritten notebook. This could be on your phone. This could be on your computer. It doesn't matter. It's just somewhere we would regularly write down 1 to 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for. And this is a place that can be, let's make it simple. So if you already have a journal, I would recommend not maybe making a new journal that's just for your gratitudes, but just adding on to whatever musings you had for the day, maybe at the end or the beginning, whenever it works best for you. But let's keep it simple for you. I used to have like 5 different journals tracking different things, and it was just silly. And I got down to one journal for everything, and it made life so much easier. So I recommend that. And also, when you're writing down those 1 to 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for, try not to repeat those day in, day out. The more you can stretch, the more you can start to see more gratitude, more things you're grateful for, more people, more experiences, more things. You'll start to change your perspective on things. You will start to experience more calm, more focus, more inner resourcefulness. I promise. It's pretty powerful, but it does require a bit of stretching. So if we're just repeating the same things over and over again, then, it kind of doesn't work. It sort of defeats the purpose. So today's if you're gonna writing down the 1 to 3 to 5 things you're grateful for, let's focus on a little bit more of a specific, which is things that or people you're grateful for that happened today or in the recent past, like the past few days. So let's keep it present, because this is an interesting practice to start to narrow what you're grateful for. Like today, it focuses you on the present, and it can start to do some interesting rewiring and recircuiting and creating new neural pathways in our brain when we can really get present. So I'd love to have you start with that. And a little tip for creating this gratitude practice in general for these next 8 days is let's find a regular time and place for you to do this. So first thing in the morning or end of day, I often find is most successful for people. But when is it? Let's make a date, commit to it. Let's commit to doing that gratitude practice at the same time each day whenever possible. It will just make it easier and easier for you to do this. All right, and bonus points just for this first day, because I think it's interesting to watch how much we've changed in 8 days. So let's have you write down or note what's a mild stress or a challenge that's on your mind today. Nothing huge, something relatively manageable, but it's still there and it's bugging you. And maybe if you're willing to play full out, what if one of your gratitudes for today is to find a different perspective around that challenge and make it a gratitude? And I'm going to give you an example in a minute, but I'd be curious to see if over the next week or so, this challenge, this mild stress, starts to shift for you through this practice because of your awareness of your perspective on it. If we can start to shift your perspective on it, the power of that stress, it no longer has any hold over you. And it's really cool to see how you can do this on your own. It's awesome. So my little example is we have a bit of a coyote issue right now where we live. We live in the canyons, and we have small dogs. And it used to never be a problem. I would see them out on walks. I'd see them, on my own. I never really encountered them too much with my dogs. And we have really high fences. So I thought, we're good. Our yard's safe. Well, we've had fires here in California last year. It drove the coyotes closer to us, which is totally understandable. So we have more of them around here. And we have a fig tree, and because of all the rain last year, our fig tree has quadrupled in size, and our coyotes in the neighborhood love the figs, and they are jumping over the fence, climbing over the fence. They are always feasting on the figs, and it's a bit shocking to wake up and there's coyotes in your backyard. And that was really stressful for me and extremely nerve-wracking for me. And we tried different solutions, nothing really worked. And then I remembered, this is nature, you know, like I love nature. I love, part of what I love about living where we are is all the trees, and we are in the hills. And yes, we're close to a big metropolitan area, but this is nature. And I'm so grateful to be able to touch and be in touch with that each day. And so I had to like get out of my panic about the coyotes and them like attacking our dogs, which they haven't, and they are afraid of us. And I'm so grateful for that. And we have a little plan with the dogs, so we're good there. But just shifting my view has calmed me down. Man, I was really freaking out for a good few weeks there. And I remembered how much nature is so important to me. And that reminded me that maybe I haven't spent as much time in nature as I need to. So I have reprioritized going out into nature, going to the beach, going for more hikes as a more regular practice for me, because that tank for me is super important and it was getting kind of low. So that is my gratitude to the coyotes, because they reminded me about how much I really do love nature and how much I needed to reprioritize getting out there more. So a bit of a long story, but that is a way that I reframed a challenge into a gratitude, and then the awareness hit, and then I realized what I needed to do about it. So that's it. I welcome you to stretch and explore and play with that one bonus area throughout the week and see anything might change there. But for now, that is those are your daily practice, your daily tip. And then just once you have completed the practice for today, hop on over into the Facebook group. Please share under day ones. You'll see it. You'll have a post for day one. Please share your insights, and one thing you're grateful for, and in your post. And I look forward to reading them and supporting you. And I can't wait to hear more and get to know you guys a bit more. I'm so grateful you're here, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.